at this spot, this is where the story really kicks in for me, in my memory. This is where it all happened. And it was a big moment in my life. Everybody has a moment like this, and I remember mine vividly, starting at the top of this hill. Every year at the 4th of July, we would come to my cousin's place. My aunt and uncle, my grandma lived there in Albany, and we would watch the fireworks around 9:30 or whatever. The tradition was after the fireworks, we would catch fireflies in the field around the corner.
Did they get one?
Just the way you are. Got one! We got one! Isn't that so cool? I'm not getting you.
And it was a fun thing to do, especially as really little kids. One year, maybe like the second year that we were in that tradition, I was probably 6, 7, maybe 8 years old. My uncle was like cleaning the barbecue. Uncle Jarod said, "Hey Jarod." I said, "What?" And he said, "Come here." And we walked into the shadowy depths of this one field in downtown Albany. We came down the bottom of this hill, not like you would imagine, not like anyone would normally walk down a hill. We came down like this. Real quiet. Now, the goal was to catch fireflies, but something felt different. So we're walking like this. Going around these bushes here, you know, fireflies hang out in the brush. We get right here and out by that opening. We see all these silhouettes running. We see these little kids, a little bit older than me, running, kind of yelling. In my head, they were all like flailing their arms and yelling like hooray or something. And they're running this way. And at that moment, my uncle reaches his arm out and stops me as if we're in a car that just stopped really fast. And he went, shh. And I just stood completely still. Like, I was genuinely very scared. I was not sure what was about to happen. And the kids got about halfway across the field, still just in silhouettes. We couldn't really see their faces. They all stopped. And they did the same thing. Their tribe leader was like, and he went, shh, look over there, there's a man. And then another kid behind him said, and a little boy too. And my uncle stood completely still. There was like 10 feet, 20 feet of grass between us. And there's all this tension. And my uncle went, and those kids jumped a mile in the air, turned around, and ran for their lives. This time, genuinely, arms in the air, screaming. At the same time as that's happening, I was right about here, on my knees, peeing my pants. I was laughing so hard and trying to keep quiet so hard that I peed my pants as a 7-year-old. I think everyone has a moment where they peed their pants, yes? Maybe, yes? Their journey's like several. Somewhere in this earth, this plot of earth, is my urine. My 15-year-old urine. Everybody has a time in their life when they pee their pants. Mine was as a 7-year-old. I'm not saying it's necessary, but everybody has that time.
Look over there, there's a man.